Alright, so now we move on to another scenario whereby you are asked to determine the equation given 2 points. Unlike before, you were given the asymptote and a point. So now you are given 2 points. So example number 1, we are being asked to determine the equation, which is y is equal to b to the power x plus q, given these 2 points a and b. So it is quite obvious that when you see a point and the graph, in order to determine a and q, you have to use the coordinates of that point in the function. So let's substitute x by 2, y by 5, and create an equation. That would mean it will be 5 is equal to b to the power 2 plus q. So we have created one equation. Then let's use the coordinates of b. That would be y is negative 1 is equal to b to the power 1 plus q. So obviously b to the power 1 is just b. We can write it as b plus q. That is equation 2. Now, if you remember, in algebra you have been taught how to solve 2 equations simultaneously. And remember, if you have 2 unknowns, you must have 2 equations that will enable you to find the values of those unknowns. So now, the easier way to use here is substitution. Let's create equation 3 from equation 2. We can make b the subject, we can make q the subject. Let's say we make q the subject. We have to transpose b, so we are saying q is equal to minus 1 minus b. That's equation 3. Then you know that now we have to substitute equation 3 into equation 1. So substitute equation 3 into equation 1. What are we going to have? 5 is equal to b squared plus negative 1 minus b. And then removing the brackets there, it's 5 is equal to b squared minus 1 minus b. So what we see here is a quadratic equation, so we just need to rearrange. That means on one side it should be 0, b squared minus b. The 5 becomes minus 5, that will be negative 6. Now, we can solve this by factorization, that is b minus 3 into b plus 2. So we are saying, therefore, b is equal to 3 or b is equal to negative 2. But let's remember the condition on b every time. B must be greater than 0. Therefore, b should be equal to 3. So it means we are going to ignore this one. You can even write this one is not applicable. Alright, then moving on, we have the value of b, which is 3. So now to find q, we just have to come to equation number 3, substitute b with 3, and then we find q. So we are saying, therefore, q will be equal to minus 1 minus 3, which will give us negative 4. So we are saying, therefore, y is equal to 3 to the power x minus 4. And if we check also on our graph, we can see where the horizontal asymptote is. It is below the x-axis. That means it's cutting the y-axis at a negative at a negative number, that is negative 4. And the graph is increasing, which we can see with the value of b there, that it is an increasing function. All right, let's look at example number 2. Example number 2, f of x is equal to a b to the power x plus q. That is the one that is drawn below, and the question is find the graph. We are given 2 points, but then in addition to this, we are given the asymptote. So immediately you see the asymptote, don't hesitate, it means you have the value of q. So we are saying f of x will be equal to a b to the power x minus 1. That's the value of q. So we remain with 2 unknowns, which means these 2 points are enough for us to find a and b. So what we are saying now is that we substitute the coordinates of a, that is negative 4, is equal to a b to the power 0 minus 1. b to the power 0 is 1, so what we are saying is negative 4 is equal to a minus 1. And then simple, to solve for a, we just transpose negative 1, that will be positive, so it's negative 4 plus 1, that's what will give us a, that is negative 3 is the value of a. Alright, having the value of a, we still need to find the value of b. So this is now coming from the point b that we have to substitute. So let's substitute b into f of x. That will be negative 7 is equal to a b to the power 1 minus 1. We already know the value of a, so we can substitute a there. That is negative 7 is equal to negative 3b minus 1, which is a linear equation. We can take negative 3b, it becomes 3b is equal to minus 1 plus 7. That is 3b is equal to 6. Therefore, b is equal to 2. So we are saying the equation f of x is given by negative 3b, which is 2, to the power x minus 1. And just to check, if our answer, is to the power x here, if our answer goes with the graph, the asymptote is below, the graph is a decreasing function, that means a is less than 0 and b is greater than 0. So basically it's greater than 1. Basically this goes with the shape that we have been given. So because we need to understand, given the graph and also given the graph to draw, so that we don't get lost in our interpretation. So basically this is how you do interpretation as far as finding the equation of an exponential function given 2 points and also given an asymptote at a point.